February 2020, Melly was involved in a multi-inmate fight inside the day room of his area unit and was given a DR for his role in the fight. October 2020, placed on a room restriction for refusing to go back to his cell as he was trying to hide while on the phone.
And developing now, there's a new push to get rapper YNW Melly out of jail. He's currently awaiting retrial for 2 childhood friends, but a new lawsuit alleges he's being held in inhumane conditions.
Melly wasn't just betrayed by a former friend. He was also targeted inside jail. According to the report, YNW Melly was targeted inside the facility today. Sources say he was confronted either over commissary items or because someone wanted to challenge the block's authority. It's common in jail. When someone new enters a unit, they'll often try to take down the biggest or most well-known person to build their own reputation. But here's where things get strange. Shortly after YNW Bortland accepted his plea deal against Melly, an email leaked saying, "Given Bortland's plea deal and proffer agreement, we request his deposition as soon as possible. Due to safety concerns, we want this handled within the next 30 days. Please confirm whether you will continue representing all defendants." In simple terms, prosecutors believe Bortland might get attacked before he could testify against Melly. But ironically, Melly ended up being the one targeted. Investigators think the attack was planned. Why? Because Melly was reportedly getting close to securing a bond. He was so confident that he even ordered a $100,000 chain for the day he walked out, something his brother mentioned.
I would assume
but it's still,
that he spent a lot of money on lawyers. Like an amount that would probably...
That kid spent a lot of money on a lot of things that shouldn't have been spent on.
Really? Like what else?
And cars, jewelry. And he's not even out to wear the jewelry. I'm like, why are you buying jewelry and you're not here to wear the jewelry?
No, definitely lawyers are probably the best thing you can spend.
That's what bro. But
Yeah.
he's good with lawyers, bro. Like, money ain't an issue for lawyers. Like, he's fine, but it's just like, there was a lot of stuff that should have went to lawyers that he didn't spend on lawyers. And I'm like, bro. And now it's like, he don't even want the chain no more.
The reason Melly's possible release was even on the table is because he sued the county jail, exposing their treatment of him. His statement read, YNW Melly is suing the Broward Sheriff's Office for cruel and unusual treatment and is seeking immediate release. He claims he has not been allowed to speak to his family for 3 years, lives in a freezing cold cell, and is given little to no edible food or human contact. Another statement added, an interview with Melly's mother paints a disturbing picture of his everyday life behind bars, making it sound like he can't endure much longer. She hates that he's not being treated like a human being, denied daily phone calls, and even his mail.
My son has not been convicted of anything. And even other inmates that have been convicted or anything, they have the right to use a telephone. They have a right to just to be allowed to write letters to their loved ones, to receive their mail. They hold his mail. They don't give it to him.
It's heartbreaking for his mother, and she feels terrible for how he's treated.
When you saw Melly's statement, just saying how he's been hurt, how he's scared for his life, as a mother, how did that make you feel?
It's heartbreaking. It made me feel completely helpless. Broward Sheriff's Office definitely needs to be investigated. I mean, they are making up their own rules. We've tried to go to court about this situation. The judge really doesn't have any jurisdiction when it comes to the jail, because we actually had a hearing about the mistreatment of him, and the jail they make their own rules. And I don't think that's fair, because I know that they need to answer to someone too.
For his mother, it's heartbreaking. She feels helpless watching her son live like this.
The YNW Melly, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated. Yeah, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated, homie. Homie, when you take a life, homie, you ain't got a right to complain about a motherfucking thing about being mistreated when you done chose to play somebody.
The story drew so much media attention that Charleston White even spoke publicly about Melly's jail conditions.
Okay, so
then I met his mama while he was in.
Oh, okay.
I met his mom while he was in, and she real, bro. You know, she real.
She's stressed out. I heard she had a...
Yeah, she real, and I reached my hand out to him, cause I'm real. Yeah, I reached out to him, bro. I met his mom, and she a good woman, bro. And When I see them mamas like that, it remind me of what my mom was going through, bro.
It also caught Boosie's attention, who spoke on how painful this must be for Melly's mother.
Mariah Hamilton is spending her first day at the Broward County Jail. She has no arrest record until now. U.S. Border Patrol agents arrested her at Miami International Airport Monday after she arrived on an international flight. Court records show Hamilton was ordered to testify in Demon's first trial in 2023.
But once Melly fought back by suing the sheriff's office, things got worse for him. His ex-girlfriend recently returned to U.S. and was arrested immediately.
The state filing 6 new charges against Demons and 2 others who were allegedly involved. The charges include tampering with a witness, directing the activities of a criminal, solicitation or conspiracy to commit tampering, and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. Now, a couple of those charges actually carry a life in prison sentence if there's a conviction.
The judge made a deal with Melly's ex, Mariah. She must attend Melly's upcoming trial. This is horrible news for Melly because Mariah knows details about the night of the crime. After getting out, she posted, "Thank you to my village. I love y'all. God's plan, not mine." Prosecutors want her because they claim Melly witnessed tamper with her, helping her leave the country before she could testify. This is a separate charge, meaning even if he's found not guilty of the main crime, he could still get life in prison just for witness tampering.
There was this kind of crazy way that Melly was communicating. He wasn't allowed to use the phone, but he was passing notes to people, and then this person's calling this person and then that person.
Saying like to me, they going through extreme measures, trying to cover up or convince people not to testify, like Mariah mom. They was using code words like Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's baby mom. And
interestingly, Jury's father claimed over a year ago that Melly used coded language on jail phones to talk about Mariah.
The PC Gambino account asked him if he was okay, and his response was, "I did that," and placed a smiley face emoji.
And the next message from 10/26/2018 at 16:02 from Eastern Standard Time. The YNW Melly account says what?
After that, SHHHH.
With this presented to the judge, Melly's chances of getting bond dropped dramatically. And prosecutors didn't stop there. They reminded the court they have Instagram evidence of Melly admitting to crime.
Melly still turned regardless of what happened this early morning. He's still out here being very positive. Turned still. Hey. No, still turned, regardless of what happened. You already know.
Now that the feds have Bortland cooperating, they want answers. Like why Melly looks so happy just hours after the murders.
Can you state your name? Your full legal name for the jury?
Leon Phillips.
Okay. And are you related to one of the kids in this case?
Yes, I am.
How so?
I'm his mother.
And who is that?
Christopher Thomas.
Ms. Phillips, did you see who entered into the occupants who entered into that gray Jeep?
Yes.
Do you recognize where your son entered that gray Jeep?
Yes.
Which seat, if you can identify for the jury?
He got in the back seat on the right hand side.
Did you recognize the individual that got into the back seat on the left side, the rear driver's side?
Yes.
And who was that individual?
Janelle.
Melly showed zero emotion for the loss of his 2 closest friends. But there's more. Around 30 minutes before the crime, Melly was seen leaving the studio and getting into the back left seat of the Jeep. That matters because court documents state the bullet trajectories traveling left to right support the theory that the shots originated from the back left seat, where Melly was sitting. Juvy's mother even testified that Melly got into that exact seat.
So the first thing is I didn't have a firearm, so I can't know which I'm going to use in order to replicate any of my tests. So I can't make tests for this determination because I don't know what was used.
Okay.
But Melly's lawyers fired back, pointing out that the prosecutors admitted no firearm was ever recovered.
Melly's co-defendant YNW Bortland was booked into a Miami jail Monday night and is being held behind bars on an out-of-county warrant. We just confirmed the warrant is out of Broward County for witness tampering. The warrant obtained by Law and Crime Network states as follows. On or about April 10, 2023, continuing through and including July 22, 2023, Cortland Henry, aka Bortland, along with others, did unlawfully and knowingly engage in misleading conduct toward another person with the intent to cause or induce them to withhold testimony. The warrant continues the alleged witness had been summoned by the legal process to the jury trial of Jamel Dimmons, aka YNW Melly. The dates in the warrant are important. Jury selection for Melly started in mid-April, and a judge declared a mistrial on July 22nd, the same day the warrant claims Bortland allegedly tampered with the witness.
However, the evidence found inside Bortland's house raised more red flags, leading to additional witness tampering charges.
To keep it real, this is sloppy. Bortland, how the f you gonna have the notebook of the jurors in your house? Holy sh! Like, come the f on! It's like doing a and having the surveillance tape in your DVD player or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro! Like they raid your crib and the surveillance footage of the is in your DVD player. They be like, oh, okay, thank you, brother. This can't be at your crib.
During the raid, investigators found drawings marking the jurors' seating positions along with descriptions of each juror. This made detectives believe Bortland planned to target one of them to force a mistrial.
And Chris Thomas are. So what you're also going to find out is while Mr. Devins is out there on the side of the road, 4 in the morning, 4:42 specifically, he sends a drop pin, digital homing beacon, to his current location to one of his friends, Frederick Givens. Frederick Givens is also involved in the music industry, and he asked to be picked up. Frederick Givens then, about 11 minutes later, is sent another drop pin where Mr. Devins has moved a couple of meters. What you're going to find out as well, though, is these digital leashes, they have more than just phone call,